Hi, and welcome to this episode of Learn Everyday English, where we use words, phrases, and everyday real life situational videos to help you learn and improve your English. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to have a mini lesson. We won't be going outside, but we'll be talking about expressions using the word head, like your head, H-E-A-D. So if you like these videos, hit the like button and please subscribe to this channel. And then hit the bell for notifications so you can receive notices when a new video is uploaded. And please tell your friends and so other people can know about the channel and it can grow. So without further ado, let's get going. I said we're going to go over 10 expressions using the word head in English. The first one is just simply the word head by itself. And in this example or this instance, it can mean to go, to go. So for example, I can say, ask a question. If I'm trying to find where the bank is, I can ask, how can I get to the bank from here? How can I get to the bank from here? And someone will answer and tell me, head straight for 2 miles and it will be on the left. Head straight for 2 miles and it will be on the left. Head straight means to go straight. So that means to go. Also, if I have a question, talking to my friend and we're supposed to meet at a location, I can ask my friend, where can we meet at? Where can we meet at? And he will answer, head to the park and I'll meet you there. Head to the park and I'll meet you there. So go to the park and I'll meet you there. The second example that we have, how we can use the word head in English, is the expression to head out, which means to leave, to leave. For example, I can say, I need to head out now, it's getting late. I need to head out now, it's getting late. So I need to leave now, it's getting late. Or I can ask a question to somebody, when are you planning to head out? When are you planning to head out? That means when are you planning to leave? When are you planning to leave? The third example is the expression to head back, to head back. That means to return or to go back to a place or location. So say I'm staying at my friend's house. It's starting to get dark outside. I can say, it's getting dark. We should head back now. It's getting dark. We should head back now. That means we should return now. Or another example, I need to head back home. My mother is waiting for me. I need to head back home. My mother is waiting for me. So I need to return home or go back home because my mother is waiting for me. The fourth example is heading to or going to, and also to head to or to go to. So heading to, going to head to, or to go to. So for example, if I'm driving my car and I see a friend of mine walking down the street, I can ask him, where are you heading to? Where are you heading to? That means where are you going to? He can answer, I'm heading to my brother's house. I'm heading to my brother's house. That means I am going to my brother's house. Or I can tell a friend of mine, I say, I'm going to head to the party now. I'm going to head to the party now. That means I'm going to go to the party now. The fifth expression is head honcho, which means the boss. or the person in charge. So for example, I can ask a question, who is that man? Who is that man? And they can answer, he's the head honcho. He is the head honcho. That means he is the boss. He is the boss. The sixth example or expression is to head up, or to head up something. To head up something. And this means to manage something, to lead, or to organize something. So for example, I could ask a question, who is the person that is going to head up this project? Who is the person that is going to head up this project? That means who is the person that is going to manage or lead this project? Another example, John is heading up the family reunion this summer. John is heading up the family reunion this summer. That means John is organizing the family reunion. Family reunion is like a gathering, or we say a get together, where family members come and meet. So it's family reunion. The seventh example or expression is to hold your head up or keep your head up. Hold your head up or keep your head up. This means to be positive or confident or proud. Positive, confident, or proud. An example could be, hold your head up. You did a good job. Hold your head up. You did a good job. That means you should be proud of yourself. Another example is, say if things aren't going well, something bad or something sad happens, I can tell you, keep your head up. Things will get better. Keep your head up. Things will get better. That means be positive, stay positive and confident. Keep your head up. The eighth example is to be hard-headed. To be hard-headed. And this means to be stubborn and to not listen, to be stubborn. So for example, I can say, he is so hard-headed, he just doesn't listen. He is so hard-headed, he just doesn't listen. He is so stubborn, he just doesn't listen. Or another example, I tried to tell her that would happen, but she is just so hard-headed. I tried to tell her this would happen, but she is just so hard-headed. She is just so stubborn. She just would not listen. The ninth example is to bite someone's head off. To bite someone's head off. This means to become angry at or to strongly criticize someone. To be angry at or strongly criticize someone. So for example, I could say, hey, don't bite my head off just because I made a mistake. Don't bite my head off just because I made a mistake. Like, don't get so angry at me because I made a mistake. Another example, I saw John at the party last night and he bit my head off when I asked how he was doing. I saw John at the party last night and he bit my head off when I asked how he was doing. It means John became angry at me when I asked him a question. And the 10th expression is to bury your head in the sand. To bury your head in the sand. Bury means like to dig a hole and put something in the ground and cover it up. So this means to intentionally or on purpose ignore something completely. So just try to ignore an issue that is going on or happening. For example, You are going to have to face the situation and not bury your head in the sand. You're going to have to face the situation and not bury your head in the sand. That means you need to deal with the situation. You need to address the situation and not ignore it. Or another example, you knew this would happen, but you chose to bury your head in the sand. You knew this would happen, but you chose to bury your head in the sand. So you knew something was going to happen. You tried to ignore it, and that means you buried your head in the sand. So I hope you found this interesting, this mini lesson on expressions using the word head. We'll be putting more videos like this together, these mini videos, so you can learn about expressions and how we say things in English, in addition to having the videos and learning about words, expressions, and everyday life situations. So if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Tell your friends so this channel can grow. And we'll be putting out videos on a regular basis. So thank you for watching this episode of Learn Everyday English, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.